Hello there, my name is James Goff, the creator of the Telos Lifestyle Revolution and the author of The Weight Loss Habit. So this is the 7th exercise of 9 exercises in the Telos Lifestyle Revolution, and it's the first exercise of 3 that will help you maintain your actions and essentially keep up with your habits that you want to achieve in life. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is just one exercise of 9 exercises, and you can find them all at teloshealth.co.uk. So, microgoals. Microgoals are essentially tiny little goals that are so simple to achieve that you can't fail. I've created them so that you can stack the deck in your I've created them so you can stack the deck in your favour and never fail when it comes to maintaining a habit. They're so easy to achieve that you can't help but achieve them, and maybe do just a little bit more on top of that as well. So how does a habit work? Well, according to the experts, and this has been researched a lot, and they're pretty much certain now that a habit is built up of 3 things. First, there's your action. Then there's the cue. Then there's the celebration. Now the celebration is the reason for the microgoal, and the celebration is the key part that will help you want to maintain that habit. So how is a habit formed? It's formed essentially of 3 things according to the experts. First there's the action, then there's the cue, and then there's the celebration. And that's the reason I created microgoals, because we celebrate it when we reach a goal, but we don't celebrate a habit. A habit just continues, but we celebrate a goal. So I decided that if we break the habit down into microgoals, we can celebrate every time we achieve it. So if your microgoal is just to do 1 press up, and that's what I would recommend. I would recommend the goals are incredibly easy to achieve. So if it comes to exercise and you're finding it difficult to start exercising, do 1 press up or do 1 sit up, no more. Just plan to do 1 and only do 1. So the action is obviously doing the press up, and the cue is something that reminds you and cues you. It kind of makes you do the press up. So that might be, for instance, when I get out of bed in the morning, I'm going to do 1 press up. And that's it. Then you celebrate. You go, "Ooh, I've done it." Or you high five somebody if they're doing it with you. And that way, just doing 1 press up has a celebration. It has a reward at the end of it. It makes you feel good. So like you've achieved something. So instead of it being just, "Oh, I've done 1 press up, I've done 1 press up, I've done 1 press up," you have a cue. The cue is you get out of bed. You have the action, you do the press up, then you have the celebration. Woohoo, I've done it. And it's the same with any habit that you're trying to create in your life. You start off with a microgoal. You set up the action. So let's say it's to write, I always use this one, write your book. Okay, so the cue is when you get home from work, you walk to your desk, you sit down, and the action is you write 1 sentence, nothing more. And then you celebrate. You go, "Yeah, I've done it." Now, if you want to write some more, you can write some more. There's no problem at all. But if you don't want to write anymore, you high five yourself, and then you go and get on with whatever else it is that you want to get on with in life. And that's how you create microgoals. Now, one of the extra benefits of doing microgoals, and this was discovered by Professor James Prochaska, whose work we've touched on and we use in exercise 2 and 3 of the Telos Lifestyle Revolution. According to Professor James Prochaska, creating microgoals like this, or creating a habit, has a knock-on effect called correlation. So what happens is if you start 1 habit, even a habit of doing 1 small press up a day, it has a knock-on effect of helping you create other healthy habits in your life. And those other healthy habits that you create have a habit of creating other healthy habits as well. So they have a knock-on effect called correlation, is the way that James Prochaska calls it, or coaction as well is another term that I've heard used to describe that phenomenon. So think about what it is that you want to start. If it's exercise, create a microgoal. And that microgoal is made up of an action, a cue, which is the time that you decide to do it. It has to be the same time and place every time. And then a celebration that you reward yourself with it afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And I'm going to celebrate myself now for having created this video. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.